Welcome back, guys, to another Sunday Swings, this time without face cam. Let's get started. GBP/USD, I'm waiting for a break and retest under this 30-minute, 1 hour structure point for it to go bearish again, because if you look closely, it went bearish here, pullback, bearish, and then we had this move, and right here it goes bullish. So if we break below the structure point, we are now again bearish. Have a big doji on the daily chart. Weekly, it rejected this level again a bit, but I don't think that's going to be a big problem. I don't think this is a nice trade to the upside. So sells on GBP/USD. USD/CHF, I'm waiting for a retest of one of those areas of interest, either the first one right here or the second one right here. If we bounce off of this, we are going to have the 4-hour EMA, and if we are going to bounce off of this area of interest, we are going to have the daily EMA. We had this inverse head and shoulders, and then it came back, but it just broke down below, so now it's bearish again. And now it's looking like it could be a head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, and now if it's forming the right shoulders and then the sell-off. Euro GBP, break below, retest, and then shorts. Looks okay, I guess. I think we are going to have to break down below quite deep, so we are sure it's not like any of those pullbacks. Just we have to go deep and then have the pullback. But apart from that, I think it looks good. We have this area of interest here, and I guess we could see it bounce off and move to the upside, but I think if we are going to break down below, then we are going to have a nice move to the downside. This kind of looks like a mini head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, I guess, and then kind of missing a right shoulder. Here it looks, technically it is a head and shoulders pattern. If it is going to break below this structure point, then it's a valid head and shoulders. AUD CAD, the same thing. Break, retest, and then move to the downside. On the weekly, I'd say that it's technically bearish. If we follow the structure closely, okay, this is slightly above this structure point, slightly above this one, so technically it makes it bearish. On the daily it's also bearish, unless I'm missing something on the weekly. No, should be right. We have a big bearish engulfing, bit of a pullback, and now if we have this break below, then it's a sell. And then I have some JPY pairs. I'm not too sure about the JPY pairs. I could imagine a move to the upside happening, but I think it's a quite nice opportunity for sales. On AUD JPY, just like NZD JPY, we want a retest, shift of structure, bearish engulfing, and then the move to the downside on both pairs. On AUD JPY, you can have the break and retest, or just the retest above here, and another down here, so you can have both entries, or you just hold through this support. NZD JPY is a bit simpler. You just wait for the retest, shift of structure, bearish engulfing, and then I guess move to the downside. To be fair, we do have this support just like AUD JPY, so it really is the same trade. I'm gonna take whatever looks cleaner. And Euro JPY is another JPY pair, but it looks a bit different. On the 4 hour, we are kind of already have broken below this area of interest and have already had our small retest. So now I would like a little move to the upside for the weekly, daily wick, and then break below this point, and then sells to the downside. Yeah, something like this. Weekly, nice doji. Daily, I think this is going to be a weak fill, and maybe move down to the daily EMA. Yeah. So GBP/USD, small recap. GBP/USD, 1 hour shift of structure to the downside. USD CHF, retest, and then the push to the downside. Euro GBP, break, retest. AUD CAD, break, retest, push. AUD JPY, retest, and then the shift of structure and the engulfing at this level, or a break and retest below this level, but maybe this is not going to happen until next week. NZD JPY exactly the same, and Euro JPY on the lower time frames, retest, break below, retest, move to the downside. Yeah, and that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you next week.